I've just been joined by another boat and we're just about to go. I was going to fly my drone, but we want to give ourselves a fighting chance of getting under some Oulton Bridge if it's not going to be opened. It's a bit fresh. I'm well wrapped up except for my legs. Yeah, so what am I on about? Oulton Broad today. It's Sunday already. There's my crew. Yeah, Oulton Broad, to Beccles tomorrow, Loddon Tuesday, Freedom Wednesday, back north Thursday. Don't know where Friday, back to the boatyard for turn around. Then we're going to go for do it back and first. And we're going to do a short cruise and then go to Bolters for 8:30 Saturday morning. Stupid, these buttons. You have to remember to turn them off. The boy on? He's on. Steady, lad. Hey? Steady, don't fall in. I got you insured. So the tide is still falling a little bit. On the thing that I printed off, it's showing totally different than what Geoff's got for the tide times. This seems to be a little bit more accurate actually. So nice and quiet at Herringfleet, you can't go anywhere. Some Oulton's next, and you can do there, you can go up to the Duke's Head. Some Oulton Hall. There used to be a post office, don't know where there still is. Well, it was quiet, very, oh so quiet. But I didn't have a really good night's sleep. Maybe it's because I didn't consume as much alcohol as I did the day before. Now, don't get me wrong, we still managed a couple. We went to the King's Head at Acle, one in there, then the Hermitage, one in there, and a couple in the Bridge Inn, or 3. And one in the Bell Inn. And we both had, well basically it's prawn cocktail sandwich and salad. And I struggled to eat that. Oh, I haven't paid him for that yet. 10 quid for a sandwich. I'm not telling Christine how much I've spent already or how much I'm likely to spend by the end of the week. I don't know where it's gone. I'm going to have to keep my eye on my wallet. It looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it, Geoff? So, Adam's commented, he's down this weekend, but I'm guessing by the time he gets a lot and he'll have gone home, but he's not actually enjoying himself. He's having to have new diesel tanks fitted. It looks lovely, doesn't it? I've actually got t-shirt, jumper and a proper thick coat. and bobble out. So I think we're going to do Lady of the Lake for a game of darts. I don't think they've got a dartboard at the Waveney. And then we've got the cheese and onion pies for our evening meal. Just get some chips, or yeah, I think we'll just get chips. Although there were far too many from Nippy Chippy. They weren't that brilliant this time, tell you the truth. Last time when me and John had them, they were lovely. But this time there seemed to be a lot of bits. And it's probably a bit too windy for the drone. Well, I might have mentioned it once or twice before. Is there any need for that? The wind, that wasn't the sound of the wind, by the way, that was the train. Where is it? Oh, they're coming that way somewhere. Yeah, I don't like the wind. Especially a cold wind. So on the Friday, Carl and two lads come down for a game of snooker. And here she goes. And it's usually me and Jack against Carl and Griffin, and I don't think they beat us yet. They might have won one game or something like that, but because I wasn't there, when was this now? Well, this was yesterday. They must have gone down yesterday afternoon. Jack destroyed both Carl and Griffin, so I've told him, don't beat them too badly, otherwise they won't let me play with us again. The Bruce should be on its way up. Got him trained. Well, I've actually used the front shower twice, rather than using the actual shower. It just seemed, because Christine's not here and I'm a bit of water on the floor, it wouldn't affect me, so it's just more like a strip wash really. Well, a shower, but not a shower if you know what I mean. So how far is Herringfleet from Summerlater? About an hour? 45 minutes, something like that. But we should be alright for getting under the bridge. I don't want to do that, what we did on Lightning in October. Oh dear, no, I don't want to do that again. That was squeaky bum time. Right, is it open? It looked as though it was open a minute ago, that. Oh no, I don't think it is, actually. But we should be fine. On Tuesday when we're coming back, I think we're going to have to set off about 7 o'clock to get here for low tide. Low water. He's got the job, he done that. He makes a good brew. In fact, I think I've only put the kettle on once and put the stuff in the cups once. Well, he brought his toasting machine, but I'm a bit reluctant to use it on the inverter. So we've been using it when we've got hookup. So this morning, well, we didn't have hookup on the Bummy Neck, was we? Or lying in at Thorndyke. So we had to do the toasters old school way. Anyway, where's the bridge marker? Have I gone past it? Oh, look at that, 8 foot, 9 foot. No problemo. Well, it's been a while since we've been in the Duke's Head. I think last time was with Christine and Colette. That'll be going back to Silver Cloud days, that. Well, we've still got a share for sale on Thunder. I don't know whether you saw my video that I put up. I don't know whether it's been advertised anywhere else. Alright, look at this. Yeah, I didn't fancy a cheese and ham toast this morning. So I just had a piece of toast. So apparently you used to be able to hire boats out from Oulton Marina. I was talking to somebody at home. Let me see if I... Just a minute, I'll finish my toast first. And he reckons he was on a boat called Challenger from Oulton. Now, and Challenger became a syndicate. And if you Google that and have a read about it, it was a bit of a rip-off. They were selling more shares than they actually had. People were turning up at the boat and they'd already gone out with somebody else. That's the story I got told anyway. Yeah, so when we was on lightning, that was just over 7 foot. And it was squeaky one time, because if you can see, it's still blooming there, broken. At the other side of the bridge, see they've got lights here, can you see 2 lights? And one of them's hanging down at the other side. And I thought that was going to catch on top of the boat, but it didn't. And it says request to open, but sometimes they don't answer the phone, as one of our owners found out once. See that there, look, it's hanging down. Brokered. Oh, do one wasp is. Yeah, so what he had to do, Neil it was, he tried ringing to ask him to open it, but nobody answered them on my phone, so he moved up here, and luckily enough a ranger came past and he flagged him down and asked him if he could get hold of him on the radio. Yeah. So we're peaking too early for Oulton Broad, so we decided we were just going to stop here, touch Tea Gardens, sort my battery out on my camera. I might go for a bit of a walk. I'm not going to walk to Oulton Broad because it's about 45 minutes in that direction over there. I was going to try and get on that one down there where the bird hide is, but there's a boat in there, so we'll go here for a couple of hours. sort the reed filter out. What else needs doing? Back toilet flush doesn't stop unless you lift the lever up a lot. It's a bit of a pain. Right, anyway, I'm going to have to put you down. Right. That's easy enough to get off. Wish everyone were like that. Now then, which way did it? Oh, it don't matter, does it? My inbuilt sat nav never lets me down. There's a path. Is this it? Oh, I hope it's not any silly hills. This is it. So you can actually walk down the dike. But this path takes you all the way out and you come out near the Commodore. Don't think I'm going to do the full walk. It's 9:03, let's see how far I get. Can you hear the cuckoo? Just thinking that I'll turn it like that. Nope. Stops when you... Whee! Geoff's all walked out. He doesn't walk a lot. And the walk we had down to Wakel yesterday and back, I think that's about his limit. Oh, you can smell all the vegetation. So that's This is not a bad path actually, is it? By the looks of it. It gets overgrown, I'm going to turn back. Yeah, I did this walk. Ooh, how many years ago was that? On Silver Cloud. Went to the Commodore, had a couple of beers, then walked back. I could just go down to the yacht station, can I? And phone Geoff and say, I'll meet you there. I probably will go for another walk when we get to Oulton Broad, because as much as I enjoy the odd beer, I'm not going sitting in a pub all day long. It costs too bloody much anyway. I think I must have lost some money, I can't have spent all that. Oh, Acle Bridge was one of the cheapest places yesterday, and that became one of the dearest places last year. But we were paying £11 for 2 pints in most pubs. Well, we certainly was at, but then we was drinking cider at the King's Head in Acle, and then the Hermitage. Soon adds up. It could have been worse though, couldn't it? Could have had Christine with me on the Spice Rum and Cokes. And I bought 2 bottles of wine to top up the wine of his that we'd drunk, but I can't bring myself to open them yet. It's not good mixing grape and grain. So if you do this in the winter months, make sure you take a torch with you. Ooh. I must have had a map last time. Left or right? I can't remember. I just check my OS map to see what that shows. Right. I've just spent 5 minutes trying to get the OS maps or any map on my phone to load and I get a signal whatsoever. So I don't know which way. Cannot for the life of me remember it. This must be 8 years ago possibly. Let's just have a quick walk down here. It doesn't matter, does it? I don't have to get to Oulton Broad, do I? Let's see where it goes. Lovely. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. This seems a logical way because you're sort of skirting the dyke and heading towards Oulton Broad, but me and logic don't tend to mix normally. I mean, inbuilt sat nav, if it was only like last year, I'd have been alright, but 6 years ago, it's been rebooted a few times. Better not take mud back on that boat, you won't be happy. Yeah, it's been rebooted a few times since then. New software. I just go around this bend, slowly round the bend, then I'll go back. He said, have you got your phone with you? Don't get lost. No bloody signal anyway, so I can't ring him or ring anybody. Yeah, so Sunday. Yeah, I used to bring an actual, in fact I might have had that in the time, an actual paper map. And I probably would have printed a route off before I got here to follow. Right, I think that's enough. No, come on, keep going. Yeah, so I probably did that, followed that. Or even, which I don't bring anymore, my Garmin. Why don't I bring that? Because that tended to work a bit better than the phone. I could probably put it on my watch actually, that's got GPS on it. Ooh, squirrel! Alright. Where are you going? That's not as friendly as the one that's at Everett Park, is it? No, this isn't the way. This is just taking you back around to bloody dyke. See, you had two choices, didn't you? Left or right? Left or blooming right, so you got it wrong. 50% chance of getting it right. I'm guessing that this just takes you back around. Might not. Yeah, so if you come up that path from the Dutch Tea Gardens, this is a bit uneven, and you get to the crossroads at the end, the junction, turn left. Otherwise you're going round in circles, Petunia. Oop. I'm not alone. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy running on this bloody ground. Well, those two, oh, bloody hell. Ankle breaking stuff, this. Oh, bloody big hole. Those two, oh, flipping heck. Those two joggers have come from somewhere, haven't they? So it must go somewhere, this. This must just take you right back to the Dutch Tea Gardens. So they may have even come from farther up. Where were they? From Somerleyton? Possibly, you never know, do you? No, it's a no drone day with that wind. Should have done it last night when we got to Herringfleet because it was lovely. Really calm. It was looking like a nice sunset. But by that time I think we were trying to watch the cricket. And we've tried getting it onto the television, but it's a nightmare, that television. So we watched it on Jeff's phone. England. I think we turned off with an over to go. They wanted about, I mean, I don't know, 50 or something daft, was it? I can't remember. They weren't going to get it anyway. So that's it. Tony Shaw commented, oh, that's something to do with the club where I go. I'm now on the committee. I missed out on the committee meeting on Thursday because we were coming down here. Well, I don't know whether she's missing me or not. I'm hoping she's keeping on top of that housework. I blooming hate housework, me. I mean, you do the hoovering, the washing, dishes in dishwasher, and 6 months later you've got to do it again. I'm sick of it. Can you hear the cuckoo? I don't think this was such a good idea, actually, walking around here. I haven't took any painkillers this morning. Thought it felt a bit better. There's a lot of squeaky noises. Yeah, we're almost back round at the Dutch Tea Gardens, aren't we? And here we are. So I won't be making that mistake again. It's in now, it's in the inbuilt sat nav. Somebody's burning toast. Yeah, it's in the inbuilt sat nav now, that. Unless we don't stop here again for another 8 years. Welcome to Oulton Broad. Moorings, shops and services available 1 1/4 miles. Anglers must give way to boats seeking to moor. Yeah, of course they do. What's this sign saying here? Oh, don't tell me it's a bloody map. No, it's not. Don't risk spreading bird flu.